From17 once again, introducing you to my Darksiders 2 Apocalyptic difficulty video walkthrough. This is the Guardian boss coming up after we exit this dungeon, and this is the closest to Shadows of the Colossus this game ever gets. And luckily enough, this is the only encounter because I don't actually think this is that good of a fight, but that's just me. I was spoiled by Shadows because it was such a good game and it did that mechanic so well, and now we have games imitating it and imitating it poorly. But this game does a much better job than Castlevania did, because the fucking Colossi on Castlevania were almost as fun as, you know, doing the kickboxer thing of wrapping your hands in string, dipping them in glue, crunching them in a box of broken glass, and then punching yourself in the face. But this does it much better, luckily enough. Anyhow, I do have a topic to discuss, because once again, until we get to the boss, there's no real strategy to really divulge. So I'm going to talk about Borderlands 2. If Borderlands 2 is anything like Borderlands 1, it's going to be extremely difficult to make a guide for. If Borderlands 2 is anything like Borderlands 1, it's going to be extremely difficult to make a playthrough for. I haven't figured out how to record TeamSpeak effectively, because I can get TeamSpeak recorded, but it's on the same audio channel as the audio for the game. And even when I go into the settings on the game and turn down the audio levels, it still seems to capture them perfectly. And all you can hear is loads of explosions, and in between the explosions is, you know, a couple of witty anecdotes. So I can't really do a playthrough with my friends so you can hear us all shit-talking like we usually do. So I think I'm probably just going to do clips and just segments from it, you know, interesting little sessions, stuff like that. I would also like to figure out how to add the donation tab to my page, because before I get a job, which is what I'm trying to do now, which is why I have so much time to focus on YouTube. If you're wondering why I put so many videos out at this moment in time, I am looking for a job. I've just graduated. I am a little bit skint on the money front, so I don't even know if I'll be able to buy Borderlands 2, which kind of sucks, but I'm going to try my best. And one thing I am really interested in doing, because this partnership is taking a while, I would like to set up a donation tab on my YouTube channel, but I don't think you can do it unless you're a partnered channel, because I've set one up for PayPal, but it doesn't let me link it, or it doesn't let me embed it or anything like that, and I'm not the most well up on, you know, how to do this kind of stuff with channels and URLs and things, but I tried, it didn't work, and I couldn't do it. And I might have mentioned this before, but I'm going to reiterate it for people that didn't hear. The donation tab is not me asking for money, even though that's, you know, intrinsically what it is. What it's going to represent is a lot of people have wanted to put something towards the channel. They've wanted to help me in some way or form because they enjoy what I do and they would like to support me. And I turned a lot of these people down, mainly because I didn't think I'd earned the right to take anything off of you guys who watch, because I didn't feel like, you know, I'd put the time or the effort into it. But now is a little bit different. Now I've you know, I'm nearly 2 years up on this stuff, so now I think I've earned the right to be able to add this type of thing to my channel. And what it will be is, I will never ever ask any of you for money, guys. I don't want your money. Keep your money, spend it on fun stuff, spend it on enjoying your own lives. I would never ever ask anybody to do it, but if you want to, for whatever reason, that is what this tab is going to be for. And the cool thing, I believe, what this is going to do is, everything I receive will be going towards the channel. None of it will be going towards me getting pissed on the weekend or any of that silliness. It'll be going towards making better content, getting the games, covering the expenses, all that kind of jazz. And if somebody were to donate a certain amount of money for a specific reason, a la they wanted me to cover a game somehow, then I would be obligated to do that. So not only is this something that's like an incentive scheme for the people that donate to get something that they want, but it also gives me an interesting new project to take on that I might not necessarily have done. So I'm really looking forward to getting one of those tabs on my page. But this is the construct boss, and right there I got stuck against a tree, so I couldn't outrun his shockwave move. The best thing to do on this, just keep sprinting when it gets near you, but don't get too far away from the boss or you can't shoot his arm. As soon as he drops his hammer, he leaves the bomb flowers vulnerable. Shoot them with your pistol, and all you have to do now is jump towards the gem and start attacking it. You will have to use the phantom claw thing, the death grip. But when you start beating it up, don't worry, he can't shake you off. It's a preset amount of time that you get to smack it, and then he gets back up. And all you have to do now is repeat this formula until the second phase of the fight. And anybody with a keen ear, even though the audio is pretty low on this video, the music that plays during this fight is the music I have on the intro of this guide, because I love this theme. I think this theme is absolutely amazing. Every time it plays on this game, it gives me goosebumps, and that's why it's on the guide. But a little technique as well is you don't have to change to the specific item, you know, to do grip. You can have your pistol on, and what will happen is when you jump towards a symbol that has one of those glyphs, it'll automatically come up as a button prompt for you to fly to it. But this is the second phase of the fight, and this is a little bit more challenging because this horse is a pile of shit. Not only does it handle like a broken Epona, but it doesn't even have as much endurance as Epona did. And this is a fucking war horse, which is just madness. And that one came from, like, what was it called? Like Piri Piri Farm or something. I can't remember the name of it. And all you do here, guys, is you shoot the ball until it floats, and then you put the golem between yourself and the ball. The ball will fly towards you. If it hits the golem, it will stun him. I don't know why I'm calling him a golem. He's a guardian, technically. And then you climb up here, trigger the RT, and then start smashing him on his head gem. And this is it. This is the fight, folks. Just repeat this until you beat him. A couple things to note. He does do a lot of damage. So if you get hit, you can die rather quickly. But save your Reaper Gorge and all that good stuff. You don't need it. This is literally the horse, the pistol, and your scythe. That's all you need for this. But I should share this because it happened the other day. As I nearly chip a tooth by misjudging the distance from the glass to my mouth as I took a drink. Always fun to do. 25 years on this planet and I'm still fucking up, you know, my depth perception. But I've been approached by 2 other networks in the space of, you know, trying to organise this contract with TGN. And one of them I can't say the name or anything or divulge information because they said that in the email to me, which I thought was hilarious. And it was funny because they're a new network, and when I checked on their channel, they were pretty small, and the quality of the videos that they had was not too great. And this is not a slight on this company because everyone has to start somewhere, but I believe my content to be a little better than this particular network, and maybe in a year or in a couple of months I'll eat those words. But right now I just sent them a thank you message, but I'm already negotiating terms with another network. And then the second one was the best one, because not only was the image the GIF for the you know how I have Ryu from Ninja Gaiden, I don't know the terminology, the little picture on my channel that's me effectively. Well, they had that. And it was a design, it was a logo for the name, and it looked like it had been done in paint. And that's perfectly fine, because some people are really good with paint and pixel art, but this wasn't. And when I clicked on their channel, I had more subscribers than they did. And I just thought it was really, really ironic. But who knows, maybe these will be the pioneers, maybe these will be the new frontier leaders in a couple of years. It's just right now, you have to be a little bigger than that for it to be worthwhile taking my time to become part of your company. But here is the most ironic part of the game so far. This is video 20 and they've only just given us the counter-attack measure. Shame on you, fucking game. Just pure shame on you. But thanks for watching, guys, and you take care now.